recording started. And now I'll have to run here and check the scorebook update time.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Are they walking on? I've started recording this. Overnight says Colts won the toss and elected to bowl.
And that's game on here. Last game of day 2. Colts take on the Jaguars. Colts won the toss and elected to field first. Jordan and Dylan to lead the opening pair here for the Jaguars. And Joshua to bowl the first over for the Colts. And it is Stefan.
Colts.
And we're starting off with the dot ball. And that's well bowled and well played. Breaking this partnership of the Jaguars won't be easy. And it's up into the air. Oh! And he's just dropped it. And Jordan gets a second life. His Colts gonna pay for that drop. Just saying, good stuff here, come on top.
Hold on, Hunter.
And that's another dot from Stefan. And we end the over with the dot. Let's see who wants this win more. If you want the Colts to win, make some noise. I'm sure you can do better than that. If you want the Jaguars to win, make some noise! I don't think they can hear me, so just win. I think the Jaguar fans are still on their lunch break. What is up? Do you mind if you just move a bit to the left here? Thank you. So Dylan on strike now. And Blakey from the other side. This will be a good matchup, Blakey versus Dylan. And that's a beautiful ball from Blakey. And he's just picked the short one up here. Blakey pushed it short. Dylan punishes him all the way for 6.
Hunter, go forward, forward. Okay, just there.
And good comeback ball here from Blakey. Who's going to be the one from the Colts to break up this partnership? This has been one of the best opening pairs so far in the tournament. And that's a good ball once again from Blakey. And swing and a miss. Blake is going to be excited for that next over to take Dylan on again.
One dream, one moment, one team, one unit, one time, 1,000 roadblocks, one shot, one truth, one fans, one flag.
Come over, Hunter. Will you?
So Stefan back with the ball. Up against Jordan. And Stefan starts at the dot ball. And that's good fielding, and the Colts has been disciplined with their bowling so far. he goes for the big one. It's straight. One bounce for Jordan. Is he gonna start rampaging now? Can steal fun. Make a comeback here. And just a single. Steal fun losing his line and length here, but that's good bowling from Stefan. And that's a magnificent way to end the over.
Auntie. Stay, now you just move it.
13 runs after 3 overs. Very tight bowling here from the Colts. So Blakey to Jordan now. And he sent that one a long way. Maximum for Jordan. Seems like the Jaguars keeps using the pace of the bowlers.
You guys have got 3 outs on the field. Casio's 3. Hunter go in.
And this time he finds the gap. Is it all the way? Yes, it is. Back-to-back boundaries for Jordan. And this one to the offside, it's a must field, and it's gone all the way for 4. The Colts are digging themselves in a hole at the moment. Can they pull it back by a wicket? And that's a good change of pace there from Blakey. And he's flicked that one through the gap. That's another boundary. This over is starting to become expensive. And that brings the end to that over. 31 after 4. And Stefan, now can he pull the Colts back on top? And he starts with the dot. Excellent bowling from the young man. And this time he keeps it on the ground. Good fielding. Direct hit, no. Stefan got one of Jordan to go in the air. Can he do it again?
Get in. Well done, boy.
And they take a single off the slight misfield. And that one was short and picked up. That's another maximum. And this one's in the air, field is underneath it, and it's dropped. That's the second time this opening pair has been dropped. And you don't even want to give these two another chance. Will the Colts pay for that? And well fielded. And that wraps up that over. 2 overs from Stefan, 2 chances he's created and 2 has been put down. And that's the end of the power play. And it's 40 after 5. And it is new bowler now, Yuan.
That's on the boundary.
And that's a good start from Yuan. And that's 2 out of 2 from Johan. He's clearly on top in this battle against Dylan. And that's absolutely amazing from Johan. And this time he finds a gap. What placement and timing from Dylan.
Time it so well.
And it's found the gap there. One bounce for back-to-back fours for Dylan. Can Johan get the wicket on Dylan? And that's wild balls from Johan to finish the over. And new bowler falling in now, Adrian. Can he be the one to get the breakthrough? That's a beautiful ball. Well played there from Dylan. And that's just pumped down for a single. Adrian wants someone to catch it. He's hungry for this wicket. That one's gonna be a wide.
Must be.
Poor umpire. And umpire is not interested. And Jordan survives again. And he's bowled in! Adrian getting the we needed. And new batsman in for the Jaguars coming at number 3, Christian. And Yuan back with ball in hand now. Dylan on strike. Is Dylan the one who's gonna stick around here after losing his partner? And that's a good start here from Yuan. And that has been given a wide. And they push that one away for a single.
I haven't started yet. The Stingrays are going to catch. Catch it!
And he's just chipped that onto the leg side, just a single. Just cut that on for a single. So far, not a bad over from Yuan at all.
Keep bowling!
Just a small town girl
I'll never put it in the bowl.
living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just to see
And Adrian is back, the wicket taker for the Colts. And it has been given a no ball. So it will be a free hit. Free hit, Christian on strike. And wild ball by Adrian. Allowing the batsman to not get under it. And he's gone full again, but I think it kind of worked. They come back to the second, and they get it easily. And it's a misfield, and it's gone for 4.
Come on, Colts.
And that's just excellent bowling from Adrian. What a comeback. And just a single to wrap the over up. And it is 65 runs for 1 off the 9. And bowling change now, Troy Kramer into the attack. Can he take the pace off and just put it in the area?
Ja, kijk, dit is wat ik nog iets doen. Ik moet zo wakker blijven. Hij gaat.
And just a single to start things off. And they're going for a single, it's a rescue one. Was at the wrong side. Oh, if only it was a clean pickup. And he's pulled and he's found the gap. And it's gone all the way for 6 from Christian. Can Troy pull this over back for the Colts? And it's out!
Yes, like it.
Christian has been dropped.
Another one.
And it's over this time. And just a single. Kramer is making them ask the questions here. missed by the keeper. And it's gone all the way for 4. And that wraps up the first over from Kramer.
Hunter, you biting? Yeah,
And it is 79 for 1 after 10.
No, thanks. That really old. No, thank you. That really old.
Nobody's fine.
Ja, ik moet op bestuursen. Thank you.
And the power over has been called. Hunter bowling the power over.
Guys, power over. Outside.
Only 2 players outside. The power over has been called.
Martin full, Hunter. Come on, Hunter.
And first ball, they're pushing for a single and they get it.
Just stay, Hunter, just stay.
Good start here from Hunter. Full calm and collected from him. And it's up into the air and into the gap. It's gone for 4. And there is a field out on the leg side, just a single.
Keep it there, Hunter, keep it there.
Oh, that does and missed the stumps.
Good bowling, Hunter, keep it there. Nice bowling, Hunter.
How has that missed? Nobody knows.
Come on, lads, let's hear your voice. Keep it there, Hunter, keep it there.
Here we go, Hunter. Here we go. Here we go, Hunter. Here we go. And it's into the edge, just over the fielder. Stop the boundary. Do they come back for 2? No, they don't.
Great bowling,
And that's
Hunter.
not a bad power over at all from Hunter and the Colts. $96 for 1 after 11.
Mason's better, yeah.
And it is a Ruan with ball in hand.
There's nobody here.
And good start by Ruan. Just a single. And that's a magnificent ball from Ruan.
Moruan.
Dylan's eye should be in by now, but Ruan's still asking him questions. And it's short, but not timed well enough. Just a single. Some good fielding there. And that's excellent bowling again from Rowan. And he's picked that one up. He disposes of the short one, Dylan. He's still in the mood for some runs. And that's also 100 up for the Jaguars. And Cole now into the bowling attack. Can he break this partnership? And he's a fielder that good stop. Just a single. And he's found the gap. Is it long enough? Yes, it is. 4 for Dylan. And Dylan is on 49.
Yes, good fighting.
And the sing. And they go for the quick single. Oh, the pressure here. Good fielding here from the Colts. And he gets a single. And that's 50 for Dylan. Well batted.
Let's go, Colts, let's go.
And that's also just a single.
Get an update on the score there, please. 112. How much?
And it is 112 for one after 13. And it is new bowler now, McIntyre back into the bowling attack. Can he get the breakthrough? And the dot ball to start the over. And he's played that one in the gap. That's 4 runs for Christian. And this time it's through the offside. Well saved on the boundary. They're going for 2. Direct hit from there would have gotten the wicket. And that's a good stop there.
Ja, so lekker handle.
And it's stopped once again for Don. Not a bad over the assist from McIntyre.
Like medium grass.
Het is altijd in leven nou. Dus soms... Nou ja, waar ben ik?
Ja, ek nou man. Saam tennis gespeel saam met ons gewees. Maar die catch up.
And it's up into there. One man to the field.
Diving, good over.
Getting a single there.
Singles are fine.
And it is Josh now to the bowling attack. And that's an absolute amazing start from Josh. Can Josh do it? Can he get the breakthrough his team needs? And it is a no ball free.
Tomorrow's
No,
one.
Come. No free. And they're setting their field. Nothing wrong with that.
They want to play the player, now it is not allowed.
And they are cancelling the no ball free.
Father's boy ran to the...
And this one's up into the end to the gap. One bounce score. there, save the boundary. And he's gonna act like his hand is sore again.
Right, go.
There's still 6 out.
No.
Count it first, please. 1, 2.
No, there's 5 out. There's 5 out. There's 5 out.
Go back out without.
And that one has been smacked over right for 6. Christian is in the mood now.
Using the pace for right there.
And what a stop on the boundary by Stefan.
How many overs left? 130. 130 for 1.
And it is 130 for 1 after 15.
That's going to be a wide ball, and that took a scattered run. No one's going to take it back today. 3 runs off that ball. So it was the first 2 deliveries of this over from Zach Delgado.
Can Henry Drew McIntyre produce some magic?
Watch.
That's a great shot. Staying straight, staying clear.
Yes, I like you said that, yeah.
And he's flicked it off his legs. It's gone all the way for 4. The bowlers has to keep bowling offside to the spare.
Stop.
And it's dropped. Christian has been dropped. That makes it the 4th drop of this innings.
But that one's stuck here.
Good shot, hit it to the gap. Coming short to the boundary. Great shot. It's like they're turning and taking a second. It's going there to the keeper. And that's just 2 runs. And that brings up the 54.
And it's short and has been pulled for a single.
Okay, well done. Good bowling.
After 6 overs.
Yeah. Yo!
And he's given him.
Well done!
Come on, goes. What an innings Dolan has batted, but he leaves now.
Lekker, Hendry!
Beautiful bowling from Henry. They needed that breakthrough and Henry put his hand up. A new batsman to the crease for the Jaguars, Luan.
Good building there. Gets the throw just off target. Now Zach goes around with 2 lane there. Looking as well, go ahead and get 2 there. And score 54. And also 2 wickets after 6 overs.
That's a good stop here from Anta. Luan is looking at the left side. Is he gonna go big? Wow, that's some extra bouncing from McIntyre. What a delivery.
Let's go, Colts. 2 overs left, 2 overs.
Has this other team won all their matches?
I think I've only lost one so far.
And Joshua's asking to bowl from around the wickets to the right hander. I think therefore after the wicket target.
It's 6 up. Huh? Still got 6 out, Cassie. Mommy, you only have 6 players out against the ropes. The rest of the team plays. And 1 team for load.
And that's a good start from Josh. Going around the wickets to the right hand. It has to be in that slot the whole time. Can Josh pick the one underneath the bat onto the stumps? Does he have the pace to do it? And that's excellent from Josh. Leg is feeling it now.
Pasta from last night.
Do you need ice? And that's a no-ball four.
What's the noble? Felix calling. Square that umpire. For what?
And apparently it's 6 players out again.
There's not 6.
Stop looking at Louis in the shirt.
Guys, you guys can see there's only 5 out.
Getting muted here.
I don't even know where the
And they're bringing John Cena to the ring.
No, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where are they saying 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Maar ons is 4 aan hierdie kant. Ja, is 4 hierso.
What are they now rolling it for? It's 3-3.
I think we're getting a bit technical here.
And this 4th player, there's 4 on the offside and there's the rest on the leg side. Fine. 1, 2, 3.
There's nothing wrong with that field placing.
How many are supposed to have in a rip? It's fine, it's 4-4.
And he's picked that one up all the way for 6. And that is 50 up for Christian. And he's nicked that one for a 4. The Colts are losing the momentum now. And that's a good ball from Josh. And this is what they mean by catches in matches. Christian was dropped on 6 runs and then dropped on 29. And that's well played for Christian to keep the strike. And it is 152 for 2. Last over to go. Play to ball in hand. And that's a beautiful shot from Christian. And it seems like Josh is still in some discomfort with his leg. And the medic is on his way. And the medic is on his way. And look at him running there. And Christian still wants to strike. And he picked this one up just for, he doesn't want the single. He wants the strike. Can he do anything about it? And that one's top edged all the way. Are they coming back for two? No, just one.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah.
Throw that one for a single. So last ball of the innings. Blakey to Christian.
Lekker Joshi, lekker Joshi.
And he's picked it up just for a single. If they even get back in time, but he does. And the Jaguars end on a 160 runs.
Well done, Cole. That's a yeah.
Colts need 161 to win.
Well done. Well done, you bowled brilliant. Yeah, this is good.
Hoe speel hij lekker die lap? Hij wil zeker zo met jou. Lekker.
Hunter? Auntie? Hunter? What's up there? A few nobles here for the Colts, man. Come on, you know.
Salman, this is your boundary, but Jamie not. Jamie can start also some.
Bowler's name, please. So these Milan up against Blakey. Blakey and Stefan to lead us to that.
Hunter? I want a sunboy.
.161 is the target here. Milan to bowl. And first ball is over the offside. It doesn't go all the way, just a single. But Blake is off the mark on the first ball.
Stefan, hallo.
And it is Stefan on shape now.
Ek het gesien. O, skus my.
And the captain Stefan is off the mark.
Skus, ek
First
kry
ball as
verskillende
well.
graphies. Kyk wat gister vir my. Stupid. So ek kry nou ja, jy's nou ek het al hoeveel keer gesmeer vandag en ek bly net huis. Ja. So hierdie gooitjie is nou vir my lekker.
And Blakey just trying to swing with a spin, but his head wasn't kept still.
Is op zijn show.
Dat denk ik best nog gezien.
Blakey just feels rushed at the moment. The ball's coming slow and wide. He just waits that extra second. And look at that. There he goes again.
Hoe is deze? Ja, maar ik heb dan zo. Echt zwaar wat.
And Stefan goes, has it gone past? Yes it has. It's gone all the way for 6. That's a maximum from the captain.
Luister wat we... Ja,
Ik ga al, ik ach.
And we go in our Luan for the Jaguars. We know Blakey likes the pace more than the sprint. Can he take advantage of it this over? And a thoughtful good start here from Luan. And that's well played here from Blakey. He can take his time before going big. And that has been given a wide. And this one is big. It's huge and it's all the way. Blakey on the 6. Seems like Blakey wants to join the party with Stefan and 6s. And it goes leg side again, this time not timed the best, just a single. And that's excellent bowling from Luan.
One stop is a lead. This started that way.
And that's the important wicket. The Jaguars needed and Milan got it.
Here we go. Let's go, Troy.
And coming in at number 3 is Troy Kramer. Milan against Troy now. And just a single. And it's 1-4-4. Doesn't seem, it seems like it's a fair delivery, so just for. That's an important wicket as well. Stefan just guided it into short cover's hands. And Milan gets 2 in the over. And it is Johan now. Can they form a partnership now? And there's a nick, but it's safe. And a day for a quick single. Good running there from the Colts. And it's inside that one. And that's a good over from Milan. And Walker's out there from Yuan. So it is Luan against Yuan here. And the rescue running here. Keepers missed it. That would have been close. Seems like the Colts are under pressure, but and he's cleaning up. Clean ball. Luan with a magnificent ball. And Yuan Hawks.
Zijn er al opgepijt, het lijkt me. Ja, maar hij is er opgepijt, hè? Maar vanaf nog. Het gaat niet zo. Huh?
And it is Adrian to the crease now. The Colts are in huge trouble at the moment. 22 for 3.
Oh, goed. Wat zie je? Stop maar even. Je kan zo naar toe, man. Hij is gesmeerd, man, joh. Een beetje niet.
And he manages to see that one out. And Walker started from Adrian. And that's well played into the gap. Does it go all the way? No, it doesn't, but they come back for the second one. And that is the over. That was a top over from Luan. And it is 24 for 3 after 4. And that has been given a wide. And that is another wide from Milan. And that's the third wide from Milan. And it's in the air but safe.
Good boy.
And well played from Adrian. And he's flighted that one. But it seems like a flight is getting all the batsmen from the Colts. That's another excellent over from Malan. And that's the end of the power play. And that's an amazing shot from Adrian. They come back with you and they get it. That's good running from the Colts. And it was off the pad. And it's full, and how has that managed to miss the stump? That was some good pace from Luan. And this time he goes over the offside. Does it go all the way? No, it doesn't. Just a single. And that's good fielding there. And they're taking on the single. And that's the end of the over. Good over there from Luan. And it is 36 for 3 after 6. Bowler's name, please. And Gerber into the attack now. Gerber against Adrian. And it is Troy on strike. And Troy hits that onto the offside. That's a single. And they just get a single out of that. And they just get a single. And that wasn't Nick, but it was short. That's a good ball there from Gerber. And well played from Adrian, getting a single. And he hits that over the offside. There is a field and they get one. And that's the over. They do need 120 runs to win in 66 balls. That's not highly possible. And it is a power over. Can we get bowler's name, please? Is that? And it is 6-7 bowling now. It is the power over. Troy on strike. And dot ball on the first power over ball. This is a good start there from Scott in the foul over. And he's and that's just short. That's another dot.
Come on, Troy.
And that looks close and emphasis on the, and there's miscommunication. And Troy's out. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Number pressure of Scholars bowling there. Huh?
Kijk, hij is volgende.
And it is Daniel, the new batsman, to the crease. It's still the power over. And it's another dot. 2 balls to come. Dot, dot, wicket, dot in the super or power over. And it's another dot. If he gets a dot on the last ball, it will be the least amount of runs in the tournament so far in a power over. And it has been given a wide. So the last over has gone for 0 runs, making it the new record of the tournament.
Nice one.
No, you could have carried on back and made your ground. You read something that side.
That is Harbour back into the attack.
You should have stood your back. You see, you were like this. Look here, you were like this. You stood your back. You didn't trip. Come on. Come on.
And it's a no ball, and it has gone all the way for 4. Not the best of time, but he gets the single, Adrian. is Daniel on strike now. And it has been a wide given here, Gerber. The flight just seems to be getting the Colts batsmen today. And he's got him! What a ball, what a catch! And Jan Daniel has to walk.
Is he next? Is he injured? Who's the other guy?
And new batsman to the crease for the Colts is Joshua. And it goes leg side first, balls off the mark here, Joshua. And that is the over. And it is 53 for 5 after 9. So it is 108 runs to win from 54 balls. Bowlers going. So it is Stark back into the attack. That's key, that momentum from his last over. And that's well ball, but they take a cheeky single here. And Adrian is still hanging in here. And they go for another single. signal. And it's short and it's been punished leg side, and Field is sleeping on the bounce. It's gone for 4.
Boy, boy.
And they just get a single off it. That's good backing from McCallum. And he goes wide and full, but it's a bit too wide from Skull.
JTC 129 or
And it is 62 for 5 off the 10. And good start here from Henry. And it's played almost straight to short cover. Amazing start from Henry. And that was short and it's punished to the leg side. 1 bounce for.
Hij is achter de gazebo nou. Dus hij speelt dat met een motor. Henry, wat kan je nou doen waar je gazebo? Is nou door? Jij koopt de gazebo.
And leg side again, this time straight to a fielder. And this one was smoked down the field. Just for a single. Can I see all the Jaguar players do 6-7? And this one's up into their field, is underneath it and drop. Getting a single. It wasn't an easy catch. And that is over up. bowling now.
Yes, he can.
For the run, and he's thrown the wrong side.
And that's an interesting one, and Ampy says going down.
Volgende.
And this is a good start here from Edwin. And that's a short and missed out there by young Daniel. And that one just played here. Single is on. And he makes it back safely. Edwin to go to Joshua now. That is a wide. And so is it over up. And they're doing it 86 runs from 36 balls. Back into the attack. And he's gone to the offside. There is a field goal there. They'll just get one. And that's just wild ball from Enu. And it's short, it's been hit leg side. And it's a must field, gone all the way for 4 from Joshua. And that's a beautifully played from Joshua. Just a single. to the offside. That's misfielded and gone all the way to 4. And he's butting across the field. It should go all the way. It does go all the way. And 72 runs needed of 30. And he gets it past the fielder. 4 runs on the leg side. 64, 66 runs needed of 29 balls. And the power over was already used. And it's big. Oh, he's got a hand to it. Goes all the way for 6. The Colts just has to go now if they have any hope of winning this. Can Joshua do it again? And it's too high. The bowler doesn't like the umpire's decision. And he goes to the next side. And it's a misfield. It's planted for. Joshua's keeping the hope alive here for the Colts.
Alright!
58 runs needed of 25 balls. And that's time to the offside field. He gets a hand to it. Good fielding there. Just a single to end the over. But Joshua gets strike for the next over. We need the Colts fans to be on their loudest this last few balls.
Lock in!
And it is Nicholas with the ball in hand. And to the offside, no single taken. Let's get behind Joshua here. Here we go, Joshua. Here we go. Here we go, Joshua. Here we go. And just a drop. This is magnificent bowling here from Nicholas. And he's got it underneath this one. 1 points for Joshua, still keeping the hope alive for the Colts. The Colts needs more of that, Joshua.
Did he go thumbs up?
And top ball here from Nicholas. And he smashes at that one! And it just gets to the fielding, and that's good fielding on the boundary. But we know Joshua's intentions here. Can Adrian back it up? Adrian's eye should be in by now. And he gets it out to the left side for a single. That's end of the over now. And they do need 50 runs of 18 balls. That's not impossible at all. "17 runs per over needed."
Andrew, should you go ahead? Because there's catches. That's okay.
So he's got Eve coming into ball up against Adrian.
Is that like pitch level?
That's a beautiful shot. Does it go all the way? No, it doesn't. They just run one. The Colts has to start running a lot harder.
When I was back up in the air, I was getting flashbacks of that school.
And that just wasn't time. They got just a start for you. Good start there from Khalid. And this is becoming a good over here from Khalid. 1 run of 3 balls. And it's a swing and a miss, and it's been given a wide. And it gets it out to Sweeper there for a single. And it's hit the helmet, the ball.
Because they have
The ball has hit the helmet. And that's 5 right. Runs needed on 12 balls. Now. And they take it a single. Can they come back to do the run on? They're going for no, they're not. And it's short, there's a fielder there, he takes it with ease. Jaguars get the wicket, what a catch, cool, calm and collective under. And it is Henry Drew McIntyre coming in now. Well batted there from Joshua, from Adrian. And wide ball. And it's another wide. That's a drop ball. The Jaguars looks close to victory here. And it goes, they're going for the single. "36 runs needed off 6. It's going to take 6 sixes to win. And Joshua is there. 10 runs away from a 50. Can they go 6 sixes in a row? If it doesn't, it should at least aim for the 50. And it's gone. Has it gone? No, he stopped it.
Boy, well done.
And they take the single. And it's up into the air. Good thing is Joshua is on strike. Can Joshua get 9 runs in 3 balls for his 50th? And he goes up, it's in the air, and it's dropped. And he's golden! And that takes us down to the last ball. It is a run to the crease. And 33 runs off the 1 ball. Can he do it? And the snap ball has got in it. What a over. Victory goes to the Jaguars. What batting performance from Joshua. And that's me signing off.
That was Jaden Staley.